Don't leave me hanging. It's go time.
And we're back with more StarCraft 2, Game 3 in a best-of-3 series. This one is for all the marbles, or at least a large majority of the marbles. Incredible Miracle NesTea, the light blue Zerg up here in the top right corner of Xel'Naga Caverns. He did just get obliterated by this guy, the green Protoss down in the bottom left corner. It is coL.Naniwa. Too many Phoenixes and Void Rays, too many Zealots and Sentries on the other side, just killing stuff. And NesTea did not have a proper answer for it. All he had was a whole bunch of drones and roaches and queens and spore crawlers, but it wasn't enough, and Naniwa just rolled right over him and said LOL, kind of like this, LOL. But then Naniwa won the game, so NesTea won that first game, Naniwa won the second one. Now it's game 3, anyone could win. Anything could happen. Actually, only one of these two players could win. I could not win this game because I am not, in fact, playing in it. But, again, if you are just now joining us for some reason and you did not watch the first two games, which I've already just spoiled for you, these games were from Blizzcon 2011, the actual StarCraft 2 tournament that they barely showed any games at all from. So thankfully they released this replay pack, and people like me can cast them and bring them to you. Lots and lots of people are casting these games, so if you don't want to watch mine, you don't have to, but I do appreciate you actually watching here on AskJoshy. It's been a long time since I've actually been able to regularly produce these, but I really want to get back into it. I don't like neglecting you guys, and actually I found a new home on YouTube with IGN as a roll-up rather than Machinima, my former bosses. I do love those guys at Machinima. IGN just seemed like a better fit since I actually work there at the office. Everything kind of clicked together, so definitely want to do right by IGN, make lots of cool videos and stuff like that. I know some people aren't in love with all the interviews and all the other games, League of Legends, Battlefield 3, stuff like that, Diablo 3. You know, some people just want to see more StarCraft casts, and games like these where they're not streamed live are just perfect to be able to bring you guys. So I'm going to cast as many of these as I feel like. Hopefully it'll be a lot, but I do want to bring you more casts, as that's why most of you subscribed in the first place. I've also got a giveaway gearing up now, so you guys will be rewarded soon, and that's as of October 27th, which is today's date. So if you're watching this later, maybe I don't have a giveaway going on, so I apologize. But anyway, Nexus coming up now for Naniwa. He's done a Forge Fast Expand 3 games in a row. Xel'Naga Caverns is actually a pretty risky one to do the Forge Fast Expand on. Just a handful of roaches can blast down this Nexus before you're ready for it. He doesn't even have a gateway. Do you realize this? He has one cannon protecting him from utter crushing defeat. NesTea dropping a hatchery now around 19 supply. He did get that extractor and spawning pool up first, so that he could have the perfect timing for this metabolic boost upgrade. He's still harvesting gas, which can only mean that he wants to make a Baneling nest / Roach Warren. There's the Baneling nest. As expected, he could actually build a Roach Warren without any mineral cost. Did you know that? Did you know a Roach Warren doesn't cost any gas? Did I say mineral a second ago? Because I meant gas. Roach Warren does not cost any gas to make. He's got 4 harvesters on gas right now, down to 3. One was just chilling there at the mouth of this extractor, which was kind of weird, but he did fix his problem. NesTea never makes mistakes, ever. He did that on purpose. A bunch of larvae get spat out of the hatchery. Let's see what he makes with them. Lots of lings so far. He realizes Forge Fast Expand is what NesTea, or excuse me, his opponent Naniwa likes to do. He had an Overlord actually verify that he was, in fact, going for that Forge Fast Expand. Cybernetic Square is going to create this hook, but NesTea is not worried about going around this. He wants to kill this. He's going to make some roaches, or actually, excuse me, banelings. I don't know why I keep saying the wrong thing, but anyway, yeah, still keeping 3 guys on gas is going to allow him to make lots and lots of banelings. He could hide them cleverly off to the side, or off to the side over here before actually running in with them, but he might actually just run right up to the front here and make some banelings, and there's nothing Naniwa can do about it because he only has a single freaking zealot, and there's going to be about 7 banelings crashing into him here in a moment. 8 banelings. Is he going to try and take out... Now, this is the curious part here. What is he going to try and kill with these 8 banelings? Is he going to wait and make more banelings and try to kill the Nexus outright? Is he going to try and kill these probes? Is he going to try and just smash into the gateway and perhaps this pylon behind it? The gateway is actually the weakest. Actually, no, the forge is the weakest of these structures. Looks like NesTea does want to come in from the backside here. Naniwa is going to pull drones pretty quickly. Not get the second pylon down, though, and 2 banelings would kill all those probes. He doesn't even care. He's just going to keep walking right past. He's still got 5 banelings intact, 4 banelings intact, 3 banelings intact. Is he going to try and kill these probes? Oh my god, is he going to find the mother load of probes right here and blast all of them down? Oh my god, it looks like he is going to. Oh, so many banelings. So many probes just died. Holy crap, he's at 12 harvesters now while NesTea is sitting at 20. He sacrificed so many harvesters just to be able to build those lings, and Baneling's one Baneling just crashes into a probe, doesn't even kill it. But NesTea don't care. He's got way more drones on the way. 25 harvesters, and this this Nexus is as good as dead. He's making 2 more Banelings inside the main of Naniwa. How you know you're in a bad position? You're playing against IM.NesTea and their Banelings morphing right on top of your Nexus. That's how you know that you're in a bad position. So what are these 2 Banelings going to waddle off and do? I'm not sure yet. There is 1 Stalker out for Naniwa. He may be able to kill a couple of these Lings, but NesTea can basically build whatever the hell he wants at this point. The Nexus is still probably going to go down. Is he going to sink the Banelings into the Stalker to try and just get it out of his hair? I would be a little surprised if he does do that. No, he gets a full surround on the Stalker. A force field actually has to come from this sentry on the low ground. Stalker goes down anyway. Actually creates less surface area on the Stalker for the Zerglings to have to surround, so that was kind of backfired a little bit. But 2 Banelings still here, looming threat here against Naniwa's Stalker Sentry combo. Only a couple of Lings left. The Nexus so close to actually going down. Naniwa is going to pull some probes to try and fight off this menace. Baneling is going to explode, kill off 2 units there. Oh my god. 2 Lings against a single sentry. The force field again, not the most effective thing in the world, and NesTea is still left with 2 Zerglings in the dark red. 1 Zergling left now. Naniwa has cleared out the threat, but look at that supply count. 52, 53 against 23, 55 against 23. NesTea building a round of 12 drones. That is actually almost how many workers Naniwa actually has. It's just a whole bunch of drones. 3 more on the way now. 3rd hatch being constructed. More Banelings being morphed in. Where are those little guys? Here they are just above Naniwa's natural expansion. Actually his main now, because his main doesn't have anything in it, and it's got a very injured Nexus. Where are these Banelings going to get to before they blow up? I'm actually pretty entertained by this. We'll see how far they get. And Naniwa not pulling any probes. Could be a big explosion. 2 Banelings for 4 probes right there. Not a bad exchange at all for Mr. NesTea. He's at 45 harvesters against 21. He's making a whole slew of stuff while Naniwa can't afford anything except more probes. Actually, he's got a little bit of cash. He could build another Stalker, but NesTea building 2 hatches. He's building drones, overlords, creep tumors, extractors, roach warren. At this point, he can honestly save up this cash. Just save it up, save it up, save it up, save it up, and build a huge round of roaches with all of this extra larva that he's getting off of 3 hatcheries, actually 2 hatcheries, and soon to be a 3rd, where there it is. Macro hatch going to be done soon as well. Just mass larva turning into roaches. He's actually spending all his money right now to go up to Lair Tech and get a ton of drones. Interesting decision there. He did get some extra extractors, going to put 3 guys on each. I have a feeling that once the lair is done, he can get that Glial Reconstitution and just win. Naniwa is going to build a forward pylon off of just 1 gateway. He's building a whole bunch more back at home, putting him up to 6 gateways, but he does not have the economy that he would like to be able to support this, and actually has 0 gas income. Look at this, 0 gas income right now against over 400 for NesTea, and lots of roaches have begun producing. He doesn't need any more drones. He's at 59 against 25. He could go this whole game without building another drone and be just fine. I see plenty of games working off of 3 bases with just 59 drones, but NesTea sinking all this larva, all the money into roaches. Right now there are a handful of zealots and sentries. It's kind of amazing that Naniwa was able to raise this army in that time, but so many Zerglings. Oh, they don't even need upgrades. Normally you see that evolution chamber come for NesTea, and he said, I don't even need it. Let's just go mass units. Zerglings are falling pretty quickly here, but the roaches helping out ensure that the zealots are all going to fall. 2 more sentries in the backfield here. Did Naniwa ever get more gas income? Yes, he did finally put them back in their assimilators. And Naniwa actually killing units here, but he's still down by 60 supply. You just cannot ignore that. In a Zerg versus Protoss, if you're down by 60 supply in the first 12 minutes of a game, it's bad. 4 roaches scuttling around now. They will be able to kill all this off eventually, it looks like, with the help of another slew of roaches. More lings and roaches coming along. He's building 4 more drones. I said he didn't need to do that, but he totally ignored me. He is a way better player than me, though, so I'm not concerned at all with his well-being. I think he's in a very good position. He's still up by about 58 supply. Naniwa warping in more zealots, more sentries. This worked on the last map, Shattered Temple, but only because he had Void Rays and Phoenixes distracting his opponent. Right now, NesTea knows where the threat is. He's going to send a ton of roaches in from the left side, ton of lings in from the right side to be able to take down these sentries very, very quickly. I don't know if they have any energy left for force fields. No, they don't, and that's going to be the end of the game because GG comes out from Naniwa, and NesTea is going to take the series at 2-1. That was pretty drastic attack there with those Banelings. Killed lots and lots of probes, set Naniwa way too far back to be able to compete, and that is going to be it for the series. NesTea, of course, moves on, and Naniwa drops into the lower bracket with this series. Thanks for watching, and please go check out another series. I did NesTea versus Braddock already. You can go watch that. I would really love it if you could go back and like these games that you just watched, and please subscribe, because if you subscribe now, you'll already be entered for some of those future giveaways that I was talking about. So like, subscribe, favorite, do all the things you got to do if you enjoyed the videos, and I'll be back with more casts very soon. I'm so glad to be back, and I hope you guys are happy as well. Be back soon with some more BlizzCon 2011 series.